It's a Chicago sandwich so big and heavy that how the hell has Keith never heard of it? Today we explore the gym shoe on Wrangle's Angle. Recently on this show, we did an episode about a very famous sandwich from my home state of Illinois, the Italian beef sandwich. And we got such a good reaction with that episode that I decided to do another episode about Italian beef. I even brought in my friend Elazar to help me out. And we got such a good reaction with that episode that I knew that I had to bring Elazar back to do another. All I had to do is just find another food for us to review. But what? Elazar told me he wasn't about to eat 3 beef sandwiches in one day again. So upon doing some research, and by that I mean just sitting on my bed and watching TikTok videos, I think I found it. Evidently there's another hot sandwich in Illinois that has quite the reputation. But why haven't I heard of it? This is the gym shoe. Evidently it's popular on the south side of Chicago, and it's said to be a very large sandwich with 3 different types of meat: Italian beef, corned beef, and gyro meat. I think I speak for both me and Elazar when I say that's not enough to scare either of us. Now, evidently there's a few places you can find the gym shoe at. There's even at least one place that sells a cold version. But today we are going to the place that claims to be the original hot gym shoe sandwich. That and gym shoes are what we call sneakers here in Illinois. But let's focus on the food. Then I gotta go pick up Elazar. Let's go. Is it recording? Yeah, okay.
Hello?
Yo, I'm here.
I don't see your car.
Here he comes. Guy's got sunglasses and everything.
Oh,
all right. Yeah, did you get a haircut? I cut my own hair. To get this sandwich that I've been bugging Elazar about, we went to a place called New Taste of Chicago in the Roseland neighborhood of Chicago, but not before some fun driving. You can point the camera at me too if you want.
Your eyes on the road, pay attention to what you're doing.
Oh, don't honk at me, mister.
It says the road's closed.
What?
What the hell are you doing?
Say hi to the camera, Elazar. New Taste of Chicago. My first impressions of the place were that they seemed to sell just about everything. Burgers, hot dogs, chicken, ice cream, just about everything. They were nice enough to let me film inside, and we even got to talk to some of the regular customers. But something unexpected happened. The owner invited me and Elazar to see the kitchen. Yeah, so we came here for the gym shoe. That you are the original person that made the gym shoe?
Yes, sir. We are 30 years ago. We started.
All the other places are copying you, right?
Yes.
Where are you from?
From Pakistan.
Pakistan, okay. How long have you had this place?
Oh, 25, 30 years ago.
It looks like you guys sell everything.
We sell everything, but mostly we sell the gym shoes, pack shoes, chicken and Italian beef.
Okay, yeah. To make his famous gym shoe sandwich, Tony threw some corned beef, Italian beef, and gyro meat on the grill. That's right. 3 different types of meat. Then he's toasting a large piece of bread, too. After the meat cooks a little, he chops it up into little pieces on the grill. Then he'll put some cheese on the warm bun, then some mayo. He'll then throw the big pile of meat on the bun. By the way, I love that pan. Then some tzatziki sauce, lettuce, and tomato for show. Then you have a sandwich that's big enough to feed 2 guys like me and Elazar. The gym shoe. And he still has to close that thing up and wrap it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to that dude.
But just remember, Tony sells an even bigger sandwich too. The pack shoe. The process is similar, but notice how there's more meat on the grill. While the pack shoe has corned beef, Italian beef, and gyro meat like its predecessor, the pack shoe also contains steak and chicken, for a total of 5 different types of meat. But notice how there's 2 big pieces of bread on the grill. That's for just 1 pack shoe. That's right, the top and bottom of this sandwich will contain 1 whole piece of bread split in half. And from there, he makes one of the heaviest sandwiches I have ever held in my hand. The pack shoe. Oh wow, and you still gotta put that big piece of bread on. Oh, we'll see if we can make room for both of these. But first... I missed the turn again because that stupid bus.
We should call this Keith Gets Lost.
Stop.
Keith takes wrong turns and hits curbs.
Stop. Oh. Alright, so here we are in the Wranglemobile. That guy knows what he's doing right there. Okay, so we got both sandwiches. We got a famous gym shoe, but he also has a bigger version of the gym shoe. It's called the pack shoe. Damn it, these are heavy sandwiches. What the hell? Let me get the camera right here. Elazar's just gonna work on his fries right there. This one is the gym shoe right there. Look at that. A whole lot of meat. It's very heavy. And this is not even the biggest sandwich he sells. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go ahead and try this gym shoe right here. This day just keeps getting better and better, guys. For those of you that have never heard of it, like me, it's got Italian beef, corned beef, and gyro meat. And I'm done talking about this. Let's just eat it. That's a good combination. I do think the meats work together. Definitely a sandwich if you're very hungry.
I got it all over my shirt.
You got it all over your shirt. It's okay, man. We're good. Relax. So I got some chopsticks. You want some chopsticks? Get a shot of Elazar using chopsticks right here to eat a Chicago-style sandwich right here. I'm surprised you're not giving me the business and saying, why don't you have any forks?
I was thinking that. Gonna need a new car soon. With all the potholes you hit.
Okay. Do you want to drive next time, Elazar? The gym shoe, I can't complain. It's meaty. Got the cheese, got the mayo on it. Got the tomatoes for garnish. For garnish, yeah, literally. The packed shoe, I don't think I'm gonna finish that one.
It's definitely different.
Is there anything on the sandwich you wish they wouldn't have put, like the tomatoes or the mayo or anything? Or
Nope.
No complaints, right?
No complaints.
The only thing I really want to say about this is maybe I'd put some more black pepper or maybe some salt or maybe even some, you can taste all the meats right here.
You really put a dent in that sandwich.
Told me to hurry up, I didn't eat my breakfast. I'm like, no, this gym shoe is gonna hold me up. And then I had a bowl of cereal before I went to bed last night.
Tony, may you live to be 100.
Yeah, no, even longer than that. I'm gonna put that sandwich down for a little bit. I keep burping.
One more burp and I'm putting you outside. You hear me?
Yeah, but go to New Taste of Chicago. We're gonna put the name of the town on the bottom of the screen because I want to make sure I'm telling you about the right town, and tell them there that the Wrangles Angle sent you. And that is the Wrangles Angle on that one, folks. This show's not over yet, though. Elazar is still working on his half of the sandwich. I ate most of my half.
Show me your piece.
Yeah, that's pretty demolished right there. You said you were hungry.
Yeah, but
You said you were hungry. And I'm full. I'm pretty full based on just this half alone. This person better let me in. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Okay, thank you.
no, man, you're supposed to wave. He can't hear you, you clown.
And don't forget, we still have the packed shoe sandwich to talk about. Honestly, we're probably going to see that in just a little bit. Unfortunately, Keith didn't film it, but he did eat his half of the pack shoe after he dropped off Elazar, drove home, and took a nice, long nap. But not before Elazar and Keith stopped at the store to get some floss picks, because Elazar felt he needed them.
Don't give me while I'm flossing, you freak. What's wrong with you?
Keep going, keep going. Go on.
Psycho.
Let's get a shot of you flossing.
Shut.
Oh, and Keith and Elazar still had enough room in their stomachs for dessert. Then Keith really wanted to see Elazar's old Maxim magazine collection. Oh boy! But let's see what the Wrangles Angle is on this one. Alright, we're gonna let Keith enjoy his nice long nap, but let's take a look at those results. Honestly, I found the gym shoe to be very interesting. It's a heavily packed and very large sandwich for the money, and definitely worthy of feeding two big guys like me and Elazar. It's big, so some may prefer to just get a gyro, or just an Italian or corned beef sandwich, but it's definitely an experience worth having if you happen to be in the area with a friend. So if you're looking for something heavily packed and filling for a good value, I'd definitely say it's worth buying. In this case, I'd say I recommend it. As for the pack shoe, it's all of the above and more. Except you can taste the added steak and chicken in the mix. And this one can feed maybe 3 or 4 people. And I'd recommend the sandwich for the same reasons. And that is the Wrangles Angle on that one. Special shout out to Tony and everybody we talked to at the New Taste of Chicago. And as for Tony, I think a lot of people are going to be talking about his sandwiches for a very long time. And that is the Wrangles Angle on that one. But don't forget, we got more videos for you to watch on YouTube and Facebook. Remember, eitherways.com/Wrangles Angle. And when you're there, don't forget to hit subscribe, because we got more videos for you on the way, including food videos, because I know a lot of people love it when I talk about food. And heck, if you want me to bring Elazar back, I most certainly will. And don't forget, we also have Wrangles Angle t-shirts on the way. I know I keep saying that, but this time they are right around the corner, folks. But before we go, before you watch more of my videos, Let's take a look at that stash of Maxim magazines Elazar refuses to throw away. We'll see you next time, folks. Take it easy. Alright, so in the backyard of Elazar's house, he didn't want to be in this scene, but he told me he had a collection of like old Maxim magazines. No, I was excited about the gym shoe, but man, yeah, I think you know what I was more excited about. Are you sure you don't want to be in this scene? And then, alright, jackpot right here. Alright, so we got a lot of magazines. Let's see. Men's Health, no, I don't need that one. Ooh, here we go. I feel like I remember this one.
Careful with him, man. You're bending up the page.
I thought you didn't want to be in this scene. Why did your wife want you to throw these away?
That's history.
There you go, man. That's what it is.
Those articles
Are gold. Found the Jennifer Love Hewitt one, and found the Vita Guerrero one, and hey, can I keep these?
Nope.
Dude.
Those are family heirlooms.
You've been disqualified.